thanks. Sorry for the glitch. I thought it is already shared. Okay, let me get started again. Uh, so a before we start into in detail discussion, so let's have a quick recap from previous session. So as part of the first session, we've spoken about how cryptocurrency have evolved, and how it started, the complete journey and stuff. This was pretty basic stuff. Now I'm moving up to the little up in the ladder so that you can use this discussion in further in your investment plan and other stuffs. Okay, so let's get started. So first thing is, what is cryptocurrency? It's a combination of crypto and currency. Crypto is nothing but something is hidden or secret, and currency is just a medium of exchange, right? So we consider any other currency which we deal with day to day life. So we use it for normal exchange of currency, and we get buy goods or something like that, right? So similarly, this is another currency which literally we can't touch it. This is in the virtual world, and that's how it works out, right? We have already discussed about this in the previous session. So uh, this is what pretty much like just a cryptocurrency works out, right? So cryptocurrency is a currency that works on certain technology. You might have already heard about it, like it works on blockchain. So what is a blockchain? In simple terms, it's a chain of blocks, right? So I'll be kind of moving to the little bit toward the history and the current situation and the cryptocurrency world, right? So in the current situation, if you see, how do you store your money in terms of any technology platform, right? Currently, apart from the banks and stuff, you can literally touch your notes, and you can there is a physical existence of the currency that we have right now, right? But in terms of cryptocurrency, it is a digital currency that doesn't have any existence in physically, but we this is something in the virtual world. So in that case, this is something in the technologically created, right? So this cryptocurrency that is based on blockchain technology. So I'm going to explain about what is blockchain in simple terms, right? It's a chain of blocks. What does it mean? So it simply means, like, in a block you store the data, information, any transaction details, anything that stored in a block. And like, this is a block, okay? You keep storing records in this, and it will have a respective details about this block, okay? In another term, if I say this, so it's blockchain is nothing but a type of database where you keep storing your data or records, which differs from typical other databases. So this is bit of more on technology side, but if you understand on a normal layman's point of view, so database is nothing but a technology by using which you can store the data and records, right? So similarly, blockchain is nothing but a kind of database where the data storing pattern is different than other databases available, okay? So here data is stored in blocks. Currently in the blocks, we are storing ledger transactions. Like in this block, you can see there are a lot of transactions are stored, and this block is created, and it has some necessary references which defines the identity of this block, right? Once this block is complete, and I mean this fills in, another block will be created, and it will again store the information, and there will be a connection will happen between the previous block with the, we call it chain, okay? As you can see, there is a chain connectivity happened between the previous block. How it happened? If you see the previous block, the name was Genesis. The previous, this the signature hash we call it. Okay, this let's not think about what is hash, but just look at the number there, ABC123. This reference is being referred by the next block. Okay, and the new block will have its own signature, again ABC456, right? So one block have signature is being shared by the other block, so they they build a chain of blocks. Hope it is understood. uh, so like, suppose second block is also filled, so another block will be created, and the corresponding chain, and the, sorry, what up, oops, one sec. So the next block is also created here, right? And it will have its own information, and as you can see here, it is storing the previous hash of block 1, right? So this is how chains of blocks are being created, and this creates a network where every block of data is being interlinked with each other, right? And how it is being connected with cryptocurrency now. Yeah, so one person having there is some transactions happen between two persons here, right? And that data is being stored in the first block, and there are a lot of transactions that keep on happening. So any tampering in this chain will clearly notice the other chains that, okay, so someone has changed this, so that will break the complete chain. Okay, so that's why the chain of blocks are always connected, and there is no tampering possible in this blockchain. That's why the first property of blockchain is it's immutable, which means it's not changeable. Anything that happened means happened, it cannot be reversible at all. Okay, so yeah, that's all about blockchain. So next, jump into some few frequently asked questions in cryptocurrency world. So it's a vast topic, so we can't discuss everything, but that's why I just figured out what goes in mind of everyone who wants to invest in crypto, but they have a lot of questions in mind. First is, from where can I buy cryptocurrency, right? Let's discuss about that. So there are two options: you can buy from a broker or from a crypto exchange, correct? So what does mean by a broker? A broker is nothing but a cryptocurrency broker who takes the complexity of purchasing crypto, and sorry, offering easy to use interfaces that can help you buy cryptocurrencies and trade further. Okay, mostly brokers are they trade on only Bitcoin, and they do have also options for future tradings and all that. Few examples of brokers are like Robinhood and TradeStation. On the contrary, we have crypto exchange, where this is just like an exchange platform where a lot of cryptocurrencies are available, where buyers and sellers they meet and trade cryptocurrencies. There are thousands of currency options available to trade. Like a few examples are Coinbase, Binance, and WazirX, which is an Indian one. So like that, there are so many, right? So what's the major difference between them? Let's try to understand that. Okay, so a broker, when you are going to buy a cryptocurrency, so if you reach out to a broker, so they will provide you the direct access to the currencies, right? And they have the ability to store it in their software, and they have the mechanism of interaction with the crypto exchanges and stuff. But broker is something which has less flexibility of exposure towards multiple currencies, as most of the brokers they work on only Bitcoin. Okay, so broker is in simple terms, broker is less popular, and for anyone to get started with cryptocurrency, they should go with crypto exchange. Okay, so I have to switch to my to admit some people. I think everybody joined. Okay, that's the quite the difference between a broker and your exchange. So we'll be discussing about how it can happen in uh, currency exchange, right? Somehow my screen sharing is stopped again. Can you see now? Okay, moving on to the next FAQ, which is nothing but where should I keep my crypto? Okay, imagining that you have bought some cryptocurrencies, maybe Bitcoin. So for I'm taking a small number, 100 rupees. So where do you keep it? So cryptos are stored in wallets, and these wallets are secured with uh, very complex mechanism inside it. So uh, there can only be you as a buyer, you will only have the access to the wallet, and it's your responsibility to keep it secured. Okay, that's being understood in the crypto world. So we'll discuss in more detail like how it should be stored. Okay, so let me just move to the next slide. Yeah, where should you keep the cryptocurrencies? First is your when you buy from the exchange, right? uh, so you need to if you are buying from exchange, I'm assuming that, because buying from broker is bit complex, and we should not take that approach, right? So if you are buying from the crypto exchange, then normally what happens is a crypto exchange, they provide a wallet for the respective customer. So you'll be given one address, and using that address you can exchange the money. So like for example, if I show you, this is my Coinbase account. Okay, if I jump in here in my profile settings, one sec, this is my crypto address, right? Hope you are able to see my screen. Oops, this is locked out again. So usually cryptocurrency authentication, it's bit secure transaction being followed by uh, exchange. So Coinbase is one of the largest cryptocurrency exchange. So check, they follow two-step verification after, and they log out after. If you're not active for 5 minutes, they will log you out. So okay, I've logged in again. You can see my account here. This is my address, right? Like if I give you a simple example here, so if you have used UPI transactions, right? You have a UPI ID using which you are using in your Google Pay or Phone Pay. So this is you can consider this as a simple UPI ID being created. So if I send this to my friend and ask to give me money, so I can just give this address, and my friend can send me cryptocurrencies, and it will be credited to my account immediately. That's how it works there. Okay, hope you are still able to see my slide there. Yeah, so now just imagine you have bought the cryptocurrencies from the exchange using this address and stuff that would be stored in the exchange itself. Okay, so where it is stored, how it is stored, that is you won't understand directly if you are not directly owning it. So that's why if you feel that your crypto exchange is not efficient enough, and you suppose you have invested more lot of crores of money in cryptocurrencies, and you want more security of it, then you certainly can come out of the exchange storage of cryptocurrencies, and you can move to hot wallets and cold wallets, right? What is a hot wallet? Hot wallet is nothing but a online platform which you would have to subscribe for, and there you can keep the cryptocurrencies. So now, online, it means that it will be on internet. It can be any storage location where it will be stored securely. Still, there are chances that can be hacked, and that is still vulnerable. So in that case, you may opt for if you want to have the online wallets, right? Still, if you are not comfortable, there is cold wallets option. So what is a cold wallet? It's nothing but you download all your cryptocurrency details and signatures and stuff. If you want to download it, every crypto exchange has this option, so you can download it and keep it in your USB drive or hard drive or any secure location, okay, which you think is secure. But at the same time, if you lost the USB drive or the hard drive, or your hard disk crashed, you lost all the data, then your cryptocurrency will be gone. And once gone, it can never be recovered. Please bear in mind. Okay. So every option has its own risks and challenges. So most people, what they do is they leave it to the exchange to keep the cryptocurrencies intact, right? And opt for the best exchange which has a lot of security associated with it, right? Cool. So if you have any questions, we'll have another QA session in the end, so please keep your questions reserved for that, and I'll be just quickly running through all the FAQs, right? So hope the first two are cleared. Now jumping into the next one. So someone asked, like, I bought directly and holding it's on in my own wallet, what next? So what it means, like, you went to some cryptocurrency website, so it's not only Bitcoin we have, right? There are so many currencies. In short, there are total 5,000 some number currencies out there right now, right? So they have their website, we can buy from them directly, and they will give you all the details. So if you have that, then what's next? So if you are already having any currencies, then you need to, if you what you can do with it, first thing, there is no option in India to do any transactions in terms of money, currency exchange. That is not possible. So only one thing we can do in India right now is trading. So you need to move to the your currencies to your exchange, then you can do the trading using those currencies, okay? But if you want to utilize that money buying something or from abroad or somewhere, if you want to use it, that you can certainly use that, right? So that is the third question. Moving to the fourth one, you bought it from exchange, it is in the exchange wallet. Now what's next? So if it in the exchange wallet, then the next thing you can do is you can do the trading. Is treat it like you have in your brokering account, in your demat account, you have added some money and you want to trade. Is as good as like that, right? You have some coins and you have to trade. So there are multiple currencies available, you buy it from here, sell it there. Those sort of exchange can happen, right? Next, is it legal to buy crypto in India? Absolutely legal in India right now. So back in 2018 there was a restriction from RBI, but in 2021 February, Supreme Court of India has allowed uh, uh, citizens of India to buy cryptocurrencies, and at present there are 4 banks in India who are allowing this transaction: ICICI, HDFC, Yes Bank, and Indian Bank, I guess. Okay, I don't remember the fourth one, but there are 4 banks. One sec, somebody is trying to join. Yeah. Okay. Um, so the next FAQ: can I use cryptocurrencies in my daily expenses? In India currently, it's a no, because it's still not the infra and awareness and everybody is still not there. But in other countries, there are options of spending cryptocurrencies in a regular basis, right? Like US, I have heard people are buying cars and stuff. All uh, the options are available, but in India, it's not still not there. So the answer is no for now. So moving on to next: how likely someone can steal my currencies? The chance is there, opportunity is there. The risk is there rather. So we say that cryptocurrency is secured in blockchain and it's non-hackable and all that, but your wallet where you store your cryptocurrency, that is clearly hackable if you are not keeping it in secure location. Okay, so as I've explained you in the previous slide, like where you should keep your crypto. So based on those discussions, right, as of now, like if you are opting for a secure exchange which is trusted by a lot of people, then your there are high chances your crypto will be secured. So there was some reports came in, like there are millions of bitcoins which have been stolen from wallets, right? So there are people who store the cryptocurrency details in their Google Drive, and if Google Drive you are easily hackable, and there are proofs. So the people have lost their bitcoins. So the stealing is possible, but you need to ensure your currencies effectively. And if you are dependent upon exchange managing your currencies, then you have to ensure you manage your account effectively. If you lost your account details logging into the exchange, then you might also lose your currencies, right? Yeah, that describes the second next FAQ as well. So what if I lose my wallet access details? If you lose your wallet access details, then it's gone. Okay, I've lost one crypto. In my experience, I have lost 50 cryptocurrency coins because it was stored in my old laptop, and the laptop is gone. I didn't remember to take a backup of it, and I lost those currencies. It can't come back. Okay, it's like that simply. Never mind. Moving on to the next one. What if I transfer my currency to a wrong person accidentally? So, in a current situation, for example, there is a fraud transaction happens in your account. Okay, so you can there is a time period in which you can revert your transaction in your banking account. If you call to RBI, there is some guidelines. If you do that, then that person can the transaction can be reversed, right? But in crypto world, that's not possible at all. If you have transferred, means it's gone, means it's gone. It is irreversible. That's the property of blockchain which defines this. Okay, so yeah, so that's pretty much about the basic questions that being asked in terms of cryptocurrency world. Hope it's clear, and we in the QA session later today in webinar, so we can have any other questions. Cool. Moving on to the next one. So let's understand uh, how exactly the transaction happens if someone do the trading in terms of in cryptocurrency in a exchange platform, right? First scenario I'm taking is buying and selling Bitcoin using INR. Okay, you have added some fund to your exchange account, like the buyer or the we call it maker in crypto world. So she added 100 rupees balance and she wants to buy Bitcoin, and here is a seller who is a taker. He wants to sell his Bitcoins, which is like this fraction of Bitcoin. Okay, and they want to do the exchange of this transaction. Okay, before jumping into that, so for your awareness, so like this is 0.00043. So this means that in an ideal world, what happens when if you think about any trading platform? So normally what happens is like you can buy stocks or shares single units, but fraction of units can also be bought and sell in cryptocurrencies. So that's the beauty of it. So like just imagine this, Bitcoin's current price is around 23 lakhs. Not a not everyone has that much money to buy a single unit of Bitcoin. Okay, so let's come to the context here. Okay, I'll start from the seller side. So the seller has already bought the Bitcoin, and he is having the Bitcoin in his wallet, and it is reflecting in his account. So now, what is the secret here? This is his wallet. Okay, this is just assumption. There is nothing like physically you will see anything. It's all online, everything on internet. So the secret is nothing but the authentication and authorization that customer will be having. Okay, so first step is, so this person will place a bid, like sell order, okay, in the to the exchange. So you will put the sell order of this much of this fraction of Bitcoin to the exchange, right? And this person is not having any INR as of now, and this person is willing to convert this Bitcoin to INR. Okay, so the person put that one trade here, and at the same time the buyer was there, and the buyer placed a buy order, and that got triggered. The buy order sale order triggered here, buy order triggered here, and the exchange happened. So there is a basic transaction fee that exchange takes, and as you can see, the 100 rupees gone from here to here, and the Bitcoin being transferred to her wallet. Previously it was 0, now it is the same Bitcoin fraction of which worth of 100 rupees have been transferred to the buyer's account. So if you imagine this in a normal trading scenario in our stock day-to-day life, where I'm just trying to simplify it, relating to the current trading world, because uh, cryptocurrencies they sound very complicated, but if you simplify it, they're as good as your stocks, right? So I place a sell order, someone else there say he placed a buy order, the exchange trigger happened, and the transaction complete. As simple as that. So no if irrespective of the technology behind it, you are doing the trading, and ultimately you will get the money to your account. If the next day the Bitcoin price increase and she wants to sell it again, she will sell it, and there will be someone other buyer will be buying it. So that is a simple process where um, transaction from your current local currency to Bitcoin, and selling from Bitcoin to your local currency, that is a complete flow. Okay, now moving further, how about you have uh, the transaction between Bitcoin and Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum is another cryptocurrency. So this person is now having Ethereum, and this guy is having now Bitcoin. They want to trade among themselves, so there is no local currency involved here. Okay, both are transaction between cryptocurrency to cryptocurrency. So now how it will differentiate now? So one Ethereum, this is a hypothetical figure. Okay, imagine one Ethereum is equals to this much of Bitcoin. Okay, so she is having one Ethereum, and he is selling this fraction of Bitcoin. Hope you are getting the context, right? So Ethereum is less costly than less value than the Bitcoin, right? So one Ethereum she is trading, and this guy is selling Bitcoin again, and this guy wants Ethereum in his wallet. So he puts the bid, she puts the bid for Ethereum, he puts the bid for Bitcoin, and the exchange trigger happens, and by complete, Ethereum has gone to the taker's wallet, and maker got the Bitcoin and the taker release the Bitcoins. So that's how the cryptocurrency uh, in between cryptocurrency exchange happens, right? So now there are few things that you should know. So now, like any currency exchange happens, like if you want to convert your dollars to INR in India, right? So there is some transaction fee, exchange fee they take, which is pretty minimal, but there is a fee for it for converting one currency to another currency. Similarly, if you are converting your, doing the transaction between currencies, there will be some conversion fee taken by the exchange. Hope it's clear. Let's move further. This nothing much about sorry, cryptocurrency market trends. As you can see, in 2013 there were 66 cryptocurrencies, and at present there are 5,913 cryptocurrencies are listed in various exchanges. Okay, you can see the market growth here, such an exponential growth, and it's booming up. And as per the market trends, we see there are high chances cryptocurrency will have a lot of future in coming days, right? So these are the top 5 cryptocurrencies that you can trade or you can look into. Okay, everybody hears about Bitcoin, but I just wanted to highlight few others which is not that much popular, but they have performed really well, right? So Ethereum is the second uh, to Bitcoin, then Tether, Cardano, Ripple. There is Dogecoin is another coin. So just to, in this context, I just want to add few things here. Why so many coins are being formed? Okay, why so many cryptocurrencies are being created? Like if you have a Bitcoin, why not only Bitcoin? Why others are getting created, right? So there is a purpose behind it. Okay, so every coin has its own purpose. So Bitcoin was the first one, then Ethereum came up. Ethereum has a different way of having the coin, cryptocurrency stuff. Similarly, other cryptocurrencies. So like there is a coin called Mobicoin. Okay, so Mobicoin is their agenda is they don't use much natural resources like high energy machines to create coins. Rather, they will use the low, some power of mobile devices to during non-usage time, and they will create these currencies and mining that. So every coin has its own purpose. So Ripple was created due to easy money exchange between people. So like that, every currency has a purpose of it. Apart from, so far, like we have discussed about lot of risks, lot of benefits, growths, and all the things. If you if you have noticed, if you have seen the current trends, so there is a high risky environment. Everybody says that we don't know what will happen in cryptocurrency. It's just like you put your money and you leave it. Believe, think as if it is, you have lost it, sort of. Don't hope for give any, don't keep any hope for gaining or something like that. But if it is that much risky, and if you are not such a risk taker, but you are still interested in investing, okay, so for them, there are some alternative methods of investing in available in crypto world. Okay, so one is the first one, which is nothing but more or less like a SIP, uh, offering like any other mutual funds. How it works out is you invest like 100 rupees worth of currency every week or every month, and gradually it will sort of, uh, gain, and you will get the benefit in a incremental way, like you gain in mutual funds. So every month you have an SIP, and every month, once the particular scheme that goes up, you get profit, goes down, you get the mid losses. So like that. So if you are not planning to put a lot of money in single go, so that's, you can give it a try, and we'll be discussing further how this SIP will be taken care of. So that's a in the coming sessions, right? But this option is available. There are discussions happening in terms of having ETFs, like exchange traded funds, for trading opportunity in crypto. This is not yet available. There are some experiments are going on in US market on ETFs or cryptocurrency. So the next one is investment. The another easiest option is you invest in the companies which are connected to cryptocurrency, right? So like in India, there are at present there are only a lot of startups who are into cryptocurrency, but at the same time, uh, IT companies like Infosys, TCS, they are also uh, sort of getting closer to these technologies. I'm just giving one example. I'm not recommending any stocks here, but just example, you need to find out the companies which are connected to cryptocurrency and invest in those stocks, so that you are indirectly investing in crypto. This is for safe players for who wants to invest in crypto and uh, still want to get the flavor of it, right? Okay, so that's pretty much for today's webinar, and the floor is now open for questions. If you want to come online, you may ask the questions, or if you want, you can post your comments. Any questions? Okay, all right then. Thank you very much for attending today's session, and we are always there to help you in terms of any financial management for your benefit. So thanks for joining today's webinar, and hope to see you again. Thank you.